Welcome back. Well, budget tensions have well and truly boiled over in question time. To discuss, I'm joined by ALP President Wayne Swan and Independent MP Di Lee. Good morning, guys. Nice to see you. Wayne, you're first up. Angus Taylor reckons the PM is an arrogant prick.
Well, he looks like he's cracking under pressure to me. He can't sort of take the pace of the debate. Can't handle it. You don't do that in politics.
Well, no one from your side's ever done that?
Well, people have done it before and it hasn't worked well for them, so it doesn't make him a leader. That's the problem.
Di, what do you reckon about it?
I suppose I heard that. I mean, I didn't hear it because I was at the back. I didn't hear what he actually said, but it's within a parliamentary setting. So we heard from the speaker that it is unparliamentary to express those words in the House. But I have no doubt that Angus was just expressing what a lot of people are saying online, on social media, everywhere anyway. So that's, people are out there say, why can't we say those things? But as an elected member of parliament, you are supposed to have a bit more.
I think it's probably good for his numbers, Wayne. I mean, it is probably widely circulating in the general public.
Oh, we get lots of character references all the time, as do public figures like yourself, Carl.
Oh, no, plenty. Don't worry about it. Look, the Treasury Secretary says it's not supply, it's about redistribution of wealth. So why is the PM and Treasurer saying otherwise, Wayne?
Well, it's about both. It's about making sure that the tax system works for all and that some people don't receive privileged access to tax cuts, and that's what's been going on.
I thought the whole point was to fix
It's distorted the housing market in favour of investors against home buyers, or first-home buyers in particular. This is a long overdue reform. It's a modest reform, but it's a very important one to make sure that our housing market is operating properly, but also to give a fair go to people in the tax system who go to work and pay their marginal rate and don't get these tax advantages that people do generally with tens of millions of dollars.
But can I say, look, I agree we need some form of a tax reform. Why wasn't this taken to the public at the last election, first of all? Secondly, sure, the marginal tax rate, we need to do something about it. And why didn't we do anything to fix the income threshold, which is still currently a 2012 figure, which is 18,500?
I know, I put it in there.
So why it still remained that way?
Biggest increase in years. Well, tax reform is an ongoing project. That way?
So we're still being taxed. So and yet at the same time, instead of reining in government spending and doing something about bureaucracy, we've increased public servants. So the cost is not it's people, workers, as you talk about, the workers are actually bearing the brunt of it. Well, especially in things like that.
So you should be supporting this package.
And also, well, this package is not going to do anything. We hear this morning, Wayne, for rent prices either. They're predicted to go up by the end of the decade. So if you're not hitting the housing targets and you're not hitting supply, what is it good for other than a redistribution of wealth, as you say?
Well, it's not just about redistribution of wealth. It's about a fairer tax system and a housing market that works particularly for younger Australians. Intergenerationally, younger Australians have been getting a raw deal in the housing market.
But how are they winning out of rents going up?
$2 a week is the Treasury figure. If you want to rely on the modelling that's bouncing around today, it looks like it's rubbish to me. But the fact is, it is a good fundamental reform. People have called for it for years. The government has put it in place, and it's going to be for the better of the country over the long term.
So not
and if we want to talk about having a better economy, let's do these very important reforms.
The government needs to then implement it in 2028. So basically they should extend it, not in 2027, but in 2028 at the election, and say to the people, this is what we're going to do in the 2028 election, and say, vote for it. I think that's just to be fair and to be transparent and honest with the public about it. Because
they have been transparent and honest about it.
We need this reform, absolutely, but you didn't consult. Like, businesses are impacted. Talk about renters. I've got 46% people in Fowler rent. Their rent is going to increase. Now, how do you address that? By saying, they get $1,000 claim on their tax and $250, tax offset. Like, really, how's that going to actually balance with the increase in rent, increase in energy bills, increase in grocery prices, increase in everything else? So, do the Labor government really take us for fools or something to say, here's some small change?
Well, I tell you what, Di, people in your electorate will be a lot better off over time for this package compared to many others.
I've had young people telling me they're living with their parents, right?
Exactly.
That's why we need reform. Money to invest in a property, and now they're not going to have any benefit. Now they can't. They can't do it.
That's just not true. It's all about making sure young people in your electorate can buy a home over time.
All right, guys.
I think that isn't talking to young people.
That isn't. No, you don't have to apologise. That's the debate raging right across Australia right now.
It is.
Good on you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, let's get some entertainment with Dickie now.